All, yes, Now, the Rome Statute further defines an attack directed against any civilian population. Yes, I happen to be a civilian. As a course of conduct involving multiple commission of acts. That would be issuing multiple protection orders without due process, a dissolution of marriage without due process, and arresting me for multiple crimes that I didn't commit. Yes, against any civilian population pursuant to or in furtherance of a state's or organizational policy to commit such an attack. Now, these crimes against humanity, yes, I happen to be a member of humanity, yes, and I kind of was looking through this literature, yes, Now, it says here, why is it important to investigate international crimes? Well, in cases of mass atrocities, the people who carry out the crime may not have planned to instigate the violence. Killing may be carried out by soldiers or by members of a drug gang, but ordered by a senior commander, a cartel leader, or a politician. Thus, discharging the person of people who carried out the killings. The direct perpetrators with simple crimes can miss patterns of criminality and that implicate more senior perpetrators who ordered the crimes to be committed, or failed to prevent or punish their commission. Legally, the concept is known as the doctrine of command responsibility. A senior is responsible for crimes committed by his or her subordinates and for failing to prevent and punish those crimes. Now, this is really interesting because this principle can be applied to any organized body, including both state actors, such as the armed forces of police, and non-state actors, such as rebel groups, a militia, or even organized crime groups. It seems that the police and the sheriff could actually be ordering my enforced disappearance. Well, excuse me, Chief of Police, you didn't want to enforce those civil rights. I told you that my rights were being violated. Now, as the superior command, where you are the Chief of Police and you thought it was funny, the guy can't do anything, but it actually fits the profile of an international crime. When you issue court orders, yes, where you use forgeries of the elected ex-officio superior court clerk, yes, and the fraud of using the state court seal, yes. And then the superior command of each and every police department, sheriff's department, and those in the FBI that said, well, we're just not going to enforce his civil rights. We're going to make him go to a mental institution where he doesn't have a telephone, no one knows where he's at. Then we're going to administer psychotropic medication to him so as to alter his personality, because we don't pick up the phone and now you're going to get tried in an international criminal court, for perpetrating the superior command of saying, we are not going to enforce the laws. Now, somebody gave the order, didn't they? Who was it that ordered that we're not going to enforce the RCWs? Yes. We're not going to require 5 judicial days prior to having court hearings. Yes. We're going to arrest the guy for crimes he didn't commit. And then we're going to act like there are no actual laws of this nation. Now, today, okay, I've given you 1 million copies of that protection order. You notice there's no signature of the petitioner there? Yes. On page 1, it said the respondent did not receive actual notice of court hearings. Now, did you want to continue with the cell hearing? Because if you make me go to court on Friday, I'm going to make absolutely fucking sure that you get convicted of war crimes in the International Court of Law.